I love you. I'm Michaela. If this is your first time watching me, that's pretty cool because it's my first video. Way! My camera quality is about to take the massivest dookie. The massivest! Please, trust the process. Stick around, listen to what I have to say. It's about limerence and my ideas on love and relationships and thoughts and feelings and all that sort of stuff. And my terrible, tragic, kind of deal with that. I've had not the best luck, but it's fine. I hope my thoughts and opinions and feelings on the entire thing, and basically just my brain ramble that makes not the most sense, but has some bits of wisdom sprinkled in there, entertains you for 10 minutes. Please stick around. Tell me what you think about this. This is my first time doing it, but trust process, G. Trust process. Mwah. I'm stuck in a constant state of limerence because I crave to be loved the way that I love. And I've also realised that every single person I go for doesn't want me. And I think that's subconscious because I don't actually want a relationship. But I would like for one person to stick by me. One person to kind of be a little bit like, it's one person to care, one person to be obsessed to have my person, someone who won't leave me. And that roots from a lot of things. That roots from me traveling the world as a kid and like moving around a lot. That roots from my dad moving around a lot and not really being in my life. And I just think a few people can relate to this. And I'm not going to come out here and be like, I have a solution for you. Because I don't. Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't think we ever really know what we're doing. You can ask an 80-year-old person and they will tell you that they never learnt how to do anything. They just learnt how to live and how to be themselves. And we are always struggling through life, going one step through at a time to figure out what we're doing with this existence. It's everyone's first time on this earth. And we slowly, as we age, become a mosaic of every single experience that we've had. And unfortunately, some people have a harder time than others. I'm not going to come out here and say, I've had such a hard life. Oh, no. But I will come out here and say, men have never treated me right. And that is why I crave to be loved. Because I want to know what it's like to actually be loved. To have your person. I have my beautiful female friendships around me. And they are all I need. And then it's quiet. And my best friends are in relationships with people they're probably going to marry. And I'm here never quite knowing what that feels like. Because all the people that I thought were my person turned out to be actual, like, cretins who crawled up from the ground and tried to drag me back down to hell. My first relationship, specifically, was interesting. Kind of like 16 to 19. A little bit of a narcissistic abuse sprinkled in there, you know. I can't really blame him too much. He was a child, but also I was a child and I didn't deserve to be treated like that. You can't get a fringe. You can't wear that. You can't have friends. You can't do that. You can't go out. I was 18 and not allowed to go to a club, so I have no experience of like clubbing as a kid. So I did it in my late 20s when everyone had already done it and all my friends were ahead of me. And it's kind of felt like my entire life has been a bit of a race to try get ahead. But then I gotta realise, who am I trying to impress? I've recently come to the conclusion that the minute you actually stop caring what people think and letting them have their own opinions of you, people can have their own opinions. People can think you're a bad person. If you know you're a good person, you know you're a good person, and their opinion does not mean anything. And it's lots of people do it, then you should probably like look into it and kind of go to therapy. Probably. But yeah. And then the second opinion of me, I guess. Second relationship that had a massive impact on me, gave me my hobbies and my passions and everything like that. But he did not love me. He did not care about me for nada. but nada. Oh, that poor boy. That poor boy was way too overworked and way too underloved as a kid to know how to love someone, especially someone as... My alarm went off. It's 10 o'clock. Especially someone as full of love as me. I was not too much. He was not too little. It just never should have been in a relationship, buckaroo. But that's the thing. I feel like I'm stuck in this thing of like, I need a relationship to make me whole. I need to know. Ah! But every single close friend of mine says they've never seen me happier than when I'm without a relationship. However, I am overcome with a limerence for all the crushes I've had since my last relationship, where I fall madly and utterly in love. It's not love, it's infatuation, baby. Darling, honey, you're not in love. He just was kind to you. He just smiled at you. He just helped you fix your car. He just said it was gonna be okay. Why is that the bare minimum for me to fall in love with someone? Why does someone having the most gentle, like having the smallest little ounce of gentleness make me go, oh my God, they love me. Oh my God, I'm going to marry them. Ah! No, you're not going to marry them. You're 22 years old. You don't even know what you're eating for breakfast tomorrow. You don't even know what career you're going into. Why the hell are you trying to find someone to spend the rest of your life with when you don't even know who you are? So my take from all of this, from all my ramble and jamble and rumble, is that before having the idea of a relationship, man, woman, non-binary person, anyone, before having a partner lined up with what you want, figure out who you are first. Because a partner can be here, but to get to there, you need to walk, and you don't know who you are, so you can't take your next step. So you need to figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you do like. Dress a certain way, change your hair, change your music taste, eat certain foods, pick certain hobbies up, find a community, find what makes you happy, what makes you smile, what you can do in the day, and then come home at night and be like, wow, I am fulfilled. And then, when you're not looking, the perfect person will walk through that door for you. So this is more a little bit of hope. I hope that it's not all bad. I hope that there's someone out for you. I hope that there's someone out there for you. But I hope that the person out there for you is actually you. And before anyone else comes into your life, before you find someone, start dating, get married, have kids, get a house, get a dog and 2 puppies and a white picket fence, which we're sold to a lot as women, as our only goal in life. A house is empty if there's someone just ruminating through the halls in it. You need to figure out what makes you tick. Because you come onto this planet and you spend the first 10 years of your life not knowing what the hell's going on, but everything going into your brain. And you have your personality, your life, your love, your everything, your things that make you happy. But you don't know. You haven't tried. You haven't explored, you haven't travelled, you haven't met people and danced around and drunk way too much and ate too much and been in different countries in the world to discover different cultures. You don't know who you are. And this is my call to be like, hey, who are you? I need you to tell me, like, you need to figure out before you can do anything. Because the most important thing in this life, in this world, the only thing that will be with you through everything is your soul, is your heart, is your brain, your body, your blood. And that's who you are. And you have to just listen to and hear your soul before you let your heart try and tell you you need someone else to fill the gap. I love you. I'm Michaela. This is your first time watching me. That's pretty cool because it's my first video. Way! I went to the pub with my friend yesterday, Ava, love her with all my heart. And I was like, I want to make YouTube, but I hate editing. And she was like, then don't edit. And you know what? That's what I'm doing. So shout out to you, baby. I love you. Go to the pub with your friends. It's summer. Have a desperado on me. Not on me. On like, here's the money. Go. Or just go to the pub by yourself and talk to the first interesting person you see. Not romantically. Love you. Bye. Bye.